All right, here we go, guys. We're about to enter the off-season of year number 1 with your Toronto Blue Jays. If you guys go on to like today's video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new, because Six Scotty Gaming and the Toronto Blue Jays are getting us through this quarantine. All right, let's get into the off-season. Your contract with the Blue Jays has ended. You will need to re-sign him or hire a replacement. With who? It doesn't say. The offseason is about to begin. You will have 5 days to negotiate contracts with any players who do not have contracts for the 2021 season. After this time, those players eligible for free agency will be free to negotiate with any organization. All right, well, we're going to have to take a look at those players. You also have 5 days to tender qualifying offers. 1 year, $18.2 million contracts to qualified free agents in order to receive a draft pick compensation if they sign with another club. All right, so hopefully we don't have too many of those. First, let's view the retired players. No one of note on our team. I like to go through this just to make sure I'm not missing out on anyone too noteworthy. Jonathan Lucroy. J. Happ, retired, former Blue Jay, former two-time Blue Jay. Blake Bivens. Not seeing anyone else too noteworthy here. Jesse Chavez, another former Blue Jay. Jeff Mathis, former Blue Jay. Matt Joyce. Tim Tebow? Tim Tebow. That's right. He is in this game. Silly. Okay. Oh, Adam Wainwright. That's, I guess, a notable one. He definitely was a Cy Young caliber pitcher back in the day, around 2014, 2013, 2012, 2011, and 2010. Wade Davis. He was a good closer. Not seeing anyone else. Any Hall of Famers? No. All right, let's get into that off-season. So, exclusive free agent negotiations, and first I want to go and sign up some coaches. We just need a third base coach. Give me a second here, guys. I'll sign us a nice third base coach. All right, an offer's been made to Thomas Avila. A 2-year, $3 million contract, a modest contract for a third base coach with the A attribute. I like how he gives everyone a plus. There are other A coaches that had decreases in him. I'm not interested in that. Moving on now to our exclusive free agent negotiations. So I see we have 6 players here. Ken Giles, Matt Shoemaker, Anthony Bass, Chase Anderson, Tanner Roark, and Ruben Tejada. I'll tell you right now, Ruben Tejada, probably just going to move on from you. Unless you want minimal money. Yeah, no, I could sign a 66 overall in free agency for less money than that. Where were you playing? You were a shortstop. We already have a lot of shortstops. I might not even need to sign you. Yeah, I'm just going to let you go. Ken Giles, definitely want to re-sign him. So he wants $8.7 million a year. What I like to do is I'll go to the morale just to see what they want. They want $8.7 million. So what can I do to make that happen? I kind of want to lock him up, but not for too long. I'm thinking maybe 3 years, but I want to give him a little bit more money so we could overperform. I like to have their morale high so their overalls are higher than normal. So he wants 8.7. What if I offer you 9.5? 3 years, $28.5 million. Let's see if he takes that. Matt Shoemaker, I want to keep him around as well. I know he didn't have the best year. His ERA under 4, I'll take that. But 12 and 13, perfectly serviceable. Definitely think I'm going to want to take advantage of having him in the rotation again. So let's make him an offer, not a qualifying offer. He doesn't need $18.2 million. Simple, what is he? 34 years old, so I don't want to keep him around too long. Let's give him a 1 year, $4 million contract. Anthony Bass, you're a decent reliever. I'll keep you around as well. 2 years, 4.5. Chase Anderson, you're a good long guy out of the bullpen. You can get 2 years at $6 million. Tanner Roark, man, I mean, I wasn't crazy about you. I'm just going to let Tanner Roark go. And Ruben Tejada, I'm going to let you go as well. So, let's simulate a day on and see what happens. Sim through day. Thomas Avila has accepted the Blue Jays offer as a third base coach for 2 years. Awesome. And what about our exclusive free agents? We still got Giles, Roark, and Tejada. So the other 3 guys accepted. Giles wasn't crazy about that offer. What did I offer him again? I offered him 28.5. I offered him 9.5. He didn't accept that. How many days do I got left here? Rebrand team. Ooh, this is new. Create a new identity for your team. Very interesting. Not going to do that, but holy cow, that would be a lot of fun to do in a different mode. If you guys want me to rebrand a team, comment below what kind of team you want me to make. I'm totally open to doing that. I'd love some suggestions from you guys. Let's simulate another day here. Giles still isn't taking it. All right, I might need to up my offer here. Withdraw offer. Make another one. 3 years. He wouldn't take 9.5. What about 10? That's as high as I'll go. I'm not going higher than 10. If he wants me to go higher than 10, I'm going to be finding myself a new closer. Still isn't taking it. Okay. Another day. Still isn't taking it. Today is the last day to offer it. Would you like to stop simulating? Yes. Ken Giles, what are you doing? Don't make me tender a qualifying offer. 1 year, $18.2 million is a lot of money. I don't want to... Okay, I'm going to have to tender a qualifying offer here. That's ridiculous. He wouldn't take 10 million over 3 years. Hashtag, sorry. Sim through the day. So now, we got to select a 40-man offer, offer salary arbitration, and tender contracts to other players. So we got and of course we're in regular free agency now. So we got a lot of players to look at here, so I don't want to waste time. I want to select my roster. Has he re-signed, Giles? I think he accepted my offer. He did. $10 million over 3 years. Excellent. Awesome. So organizationally in AAA and AA, we need a closer, we need a right fielder. Everything else looks like we're fine. So let's select 40-man roster. Oh god, I don't want to do that now. I want to do other things first. I want to tender contracts first because we got a few guys we got to tender. These players are under team control because they don't qualify for arbitration yet. If these players are not tendered or offered a contract by December 2nd, they will become free agents. So, if a contract renewable player decides to decline your offer, you can still renew their contract for no less than 80% of their previous salary. All right, well, interesting. Let's get to work. Got a bunch of guys here to resign. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Danny Jansen, Kevin Biggio, Nate Pearson, Ryan Borucki, Rowdy Tellez, Alek Manoah, Bo Bichette, Jonah Oka, Trent Thornton, Billy McKinney, Rex Calderon, Reese McGuire, Gabriel Moreno, Zach Logue, Anthony Kay, Jonathan Davis, Miguel Geraldo, Sean Reed Foley, David Masters, Carlton Summers, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So, I want to look at a few key guys and sign them, but I'm not going to bore you guys with signing every single player because I got a lot of players. So, I think the top 6 here are our most important players, and then we got Bo and Alec as well. So maybe those 8, I'll look at them, and then I'll use some power of video editing and get you guys through the rest. So let's look at Vladdy first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. does not have enough MLB service time to be eligible for salary arbitration. All right, make an offer. So for 1 to 2 years, he wants $1.7 million. Here he wants $1.7 million. 3 years, he wants $7.3 million because he knows he's going to be an all-star. So, do we take the route of being conservative and offering him just a little bit more than what he wants now for 2 years? Or do we commit to a long-term future and risk him being upset with his money in 3 or 4 years? So I say we do the 2-year route, we give him more what he wants now, and then when it comes time to re-sign him, we'll have the money for it. So, I think 2 years, $5 million is good for now. That'll get him to his arbitration, and then we'll give him loads of money then. Bo Bichette, you're most important as well. I think you're in the same boat. Yeah. So he wants a little bit of money now, and then in 3 years he wants a lot. So you want 1.8. There's 5 over 2. Next we got Kevin Biggio. He's probably in the same boat. Yeah, not as much, but he's in the same boat. There is 4. Danny Jansen. That potential is only at a B now, but he's 81 overall, and that's good news. He's already trending up. What does he want? He wants $1 million. 1.1 over 1 year, but 4 over 2. So you'll get the 1 year contract at 1.5, and we'll deal with you next year. Boom, boom, boom. Tellez and Pearson. What is Pearson going to look like in a few years? All right. So 2 years, 5. Borucki. You had a rough year, but I know you can rebound. 8 and 14 was rough, but I know next year you'll be better. He doesn't even want that much money. So for him, 2.7, that's not a lot. I'll give him that money now. I'll lock him up for 4 years at 3.5 a year. I'd be very happy to do that and just lock him up. He's young. He'll get better. That's a good deal to make. And then we got Alek Manoah. What's he looking like in 3 years? 6.9 in 4 years, so why don't we lock him up now? 3 years, $8 million. And yeah. Alright guys, I'm not going to waste too much time for the rest of these guys. Give me a couple minutes here. Through the power of video editing, I will sign everyone else. Alright, so I've made my way through all of my tender contract players. With a few notable exceptions, I signed everyone. The players that I left are minor league players or platoon players that are asking for close to or around half a million to $1 million or more, and are players that I know I could find in free agency for less money. Guys like Jonathan Davis, guys like Anthony Alford, and a few other relievers here. Like Alford he's a 63 overall, and he wants $560,000 a year. I could save that money and sign someone else. Jordan Romano, he's 27, he's 60 overall, and he wants $500,000. I could replace that with someone who wants $100,000. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our offer salary arbitration players. Now these are players, I'm guessing, who have served, they have between 3 and 6 years of MLB service time, or are in the top 22% of players with at least 2 but less than 3 years of MLB service. If an arbitration-eligible player and a club cannot agree on a salary figure, they both can opt for a neutral party to find a solution. To do so, the club and the player submit the desired salary figures to a group of arbitrators who will decide carefully. So we can offer them, we can negotiate contracts with them, and then, or we can send the arbitration. Luckily, this isn't a big list. I can just do this quickly. Travis Shaw, I would love to keep Travis Shaw. $2 million over 1 year. I'm not going to be signing you longer than 1 year, I don't think. He wants $2 million. Oh, he's not happy with that. Why isn't he happy with that? Is it? Yeah, I think it's because he wants length. Well, you're not going to get length from me. You can have a 1 year, $3 million contract. No, you'll be a platoon player. Yeah, there you go. There's your contract offer. Teoscar Hernandez, I may have to go to arbitration with Shaw. You had an outstanding year last year, and you're probably going to want the bag. 35 home runs and 97 RBIs. 1 to 3 year contract. 4.5. How about 3.5? Yeah, I think you'll take off for an everyday role as a 81 overall. Regularly a 79, but dude, you're kicking butt this year, and you deserve the bag, and you're going to get it. $3.5 million over 3 years for an everyday role with a club option for a 4th year. Brandon Drury, a utility man, to say the least. You are a 74 overall, 28 years old, but you play all the positions, and you are a luxury player. So I would love to keep you around. How about $3 million over 2 years for a depth role? No, we'll give him a platoon role. That's what he wants. Then we got Ryan Dull, a relief pitcher, 74 overall. He played for the team last year, and he didn't do bad. I'll give him some money for sure. Relief pitchers are hard to come by in MLB The Show, I've noticed. So, 5 years. How old are you? You're 30. You don't get 5 years. You get 2. 2 years. You want 890. There is 1.2. Joe Panik, 30 years old, infielder, who doesn't play any secondary positions. No, I'm just going to let you go to free agency. Caleb Joseph, catcher. 71 overall. I do need catchers in the minors. How much do you want? 560? You know what, I'll just give you 660. There you go. Stay in the minors. Then we got Justin Miller and Jake Patrica. Now, Miller played in the majors last year, didn't he? He did, and he was terrible. There is a 2-year, $700,000 contract. And Jake Patrica, how much do you want? Not even going to give you that. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'll just leave it. All right, and now we got to select our 40-man roster. Alford, you're gone. If you designate Anthony Alford for assignment, he will immediately be removed from the 40-man roster and the active roster. You will have 10 days to trade him or place him in parameters. Just leave him. Is there anyone not on my 40-man roster right now that I want to have on my 40-man roster? Because I don't want to lose them. Like Jonah Oka, you can be added to our 40-man roster. Zach Logue, 24. I want to keep him too. I don't want to lose him to the Rule 5 draft. Geraldo. 40-man roster is full. All right, so designate for assignment. Actually, you know what? Let's just remove him for the 40-man roster. He'll be gone anyway. Romano, I don't think I've signed you yet. Yeah, I didn't sign you, and I'm probably not going to. And Jonathan Davis, what's your morale like? Yeah, you're not going to get much better than that anyway. Remove you from the 40-man roster. All right. Back here. K, you're already on it, but Geraldo's not. The rest of these guys, I can live with them not being on the 40-man roster because no one's going to pick you up and play you in the majors right now. All right. Good. Let's simulate a day or two. The Brewers are interested in a trade. Let's take a look. They want Lourdes Gurriel Jr. for Avisail Garcia and Bowden Francis. Interesting offer. What's this Francis guy look like? Starting pitcher? 24 years old, C potential. No, I highly value Gurriel. I hold him in high regard. This is a player that I want to build my team around. So no thank you. Let's take a look at what's happened with my contract offers here. The list has gotten shorter, which is good. Not everyone is accepted, of course. The troubling thing is that the players that I wanted to accept it has not accepted it yet. Vladdy offered him 2 years, $5 million. What about 2 years, $6 million? 2 years, $6 million. Kevin, 2 years, 4. 2 years, 4.5. Nate Pearson, 2 years, 5. 2 years, 6. What about my arbitration eligible players? No. Literally, I think one of them resigned, and that was it. Shaw and Hernandez are the ones the only ones I'm really caring about in this whole list, and Dull, I guess. And actually, no, and Drury, I take it back. Let's take on another day. Actually, 2 days. JT Real Muto is signed with the White Sox. All right. Team. How we doing here? Vladdy, Biggio, Barecki, Telez. All right. Oh, boy. Boys, sign with me, please. They'll sign. Right? What did I offer him? 2 years, 6? Let's offer him... God, Vladdy, needy man. You can have 2 years, 7. And you can have 2 years, 5. But, man, like, the rest of you guys are getting needy. Pearson signed. Right? Yeah, Pearson signed. Manoah, you didn't sign? Really? Telez offered you what? 1 year, 1? There's 1 year, 2. And what about arbitration boys? None of them. What does he think he should be getting? 2. And what did I offer you? 3. What are you complaining about? All right, let's take a look at free agency here. I know I do need some relief pitchers. Guys to kind of fill out the minors. Tim Meza. Didn't he used to be a Blue Jay? Yeah, he did. And he didn't play in the majors last year. That's a shame. You want too much money, though. Sam Dyson. Buddy Boschers. Perfect. AJ Birch. You can be in the minors. I'm looking for like young guys that I can sign for minimal money to be in my minor league system. Cooper Casad. Perfect. Ryan Jacobs. Good. And who knows, maybe I'll find a gem. Durbin Feltman. B potential. Oh, he's 23, though. He's not going to get much better than that. All right. Who are our good players here? Who we got? Who's Kirby Yates? Oh, the freaking Padres guy. Kirby, Mookie, DJ LeMahieu, Villar, Hendricks, Colton Wong. Good. Cool. I don't really see any need for these players because I'm pretty happy with my team, if I'm being honest. Good. Unless I find like a specialty player. You know, like back in the day, I used to sign like Nelson Cruz to a 1-year contract because he would just hit dingers and not ask for a little bit of money for 1 year. Eric Sogard, former Blue Jay. But I'm not really seeing any player like that here. Kevin Pillar. An all-time Blue Jayer. I do need to sign, though, a utility outfielder. Edwin, the former Jay. Do I bring him back for 1 year? He had some great years in Toronto. How much do you want, Edwin? 2.8 for 1 year. If I can afford you, I'll bring you back. But for now, I need a Nelson Cruz. Ever declining, but look at his stats. He's still a good player. Son of a gun. Zobrist plays everywhere. He's probably going to want the bag, though. I'm looking for outfielders. Utility outfielders. Melky. Carlos Gonzalez. Hunter Pence. Jared Dyson. I thought he was fast. Yasiel Puig, maybe. If he doesn't want too much, I'd just grab him as a utility outfielder. Nope, he wants $6 million. Center fielder, Jake Marinzik. I remember playing with him back in old MLB The Show, thinking, like, oh, this guy's got any potential. He's going to be so good. Look at him now. Trash. But he wants the bag, so no. Cameron Maben. Alfonso Baez. No, even though you're young. Left fielders. Shin Soo Choo. Matt Kemp. He probably wants a lot, right? Yeah, I'm not giving him that. Chris Davis. He probably still has some good years ahead of him. Yeah, look at his attributes. You know, I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, I'm more focused on my players. Like Vladdy, Cavan, Barecki, Telez, Manoah, Thornton. Guys, re-sign with us, please. Hello. All right, let's go a couple. Let's go to the Saturday. Baltimore has claimed Jordan Romano. It's fine. Starling Marte has gone to the Dodgers. So is Liam Hendricks. Kirby Yates will sign with the White Sox, and Rizzo to the Brewers. Let's see what we've done here. So it's just Vladdy and Biggio and Manoah and Telez. Because, like, the rest of these guys, I mean, like, obviously these guys I do have contracts offered to, but, I mean, they can be replaced. Gavagilo, Reed Foley, Pannone, Logue, and McGuire. I'd like McGuire to sign. What's the matter? As far as my arbitration players, we just got Shaw and Drury. 1 year 3. There's 1 year 4. Drury, 2 years 6. There's 2 years 7. Now, just sign with us. 2 years 7. You know what, Vladdy? You drive a hard bargain. There's 2 years 8. Now relax and sign with us. 2 years 5. 6.5. Sign. But no, I don't know what your deal is. You haven't even played a minute, or okay, you've played 4 games, 2 starts in the majors. Now, yes, you were good, but like, how good do you think you're gonna be? Answer: probably really good. Reese McGuire. It's 2 years 5 instead of 2 years 2. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, let's get a few more days of simming in. Mookie Betts went to the Texas Rangers on a $157.9 million contract. Carlos Santana to the Mets. DJ LeMahieu to the White Sox. The White Sox are loading up. Holy cow. All right, we got Biggio and Vladdy. Good stuff. Cash flow 1.9. Okay, McGuire, Reed Foley, and Gavagilo. McGuire. What do I have for you? 2 years 5. There's 2 years 6, and I'll sign. Reed Foley. So a starter and a reliever. I can live with the rest of you not signing. Arbitration. Sean Drury. You're just getting arbitration. I think you're worth 3.5. You wanted 3. And Drury, you wanted, what do you want? You want $2 million. I offered you more. Gosh, like, get your head out of your ass and resign already. Arbitration, what do you want? Do you think you should be a platoon player? I think you're wrong because you don't play any secondary positions. There's a 1-year deal versus $1.5 million. Now shut up and sign. Patrica. No. Rule 5 draft is in how many days here? 10 days? Alright. Do you guys sign? No, for some reason. And you guys, we're still waiting on shot. I already offered you arbitration. I don't have to worry about you guys now. You guys will be re-signed with us. Springer to the Rangers. Okay, so the Rangers and the White Sox are teams I have to worry about now. Alright, they signed. Or their arbitration kicked in. And here we're just waiting for Gavagilo. Alright, so I want to take a look at my team right now. Make sure I go through all my positions. Make sure we have enough roster spots to fill out everything. Starting pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Manoah, I don't know. You're kind of in the position that Pearson was in last year. Where he started the year as a 76 and he grew to an 80. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Thornton, you know what? Did I re-sign Anderson? Because if I did, that may have been a mistake. I might just try and trade Anderson. Here. You're definitely interested? Boom, take it. Who did we just sign? I don't even know who I just traded for. Awesome. Just made a trade. We just freed up $3 million. 4, 5. Manoah moved to the majors. All right, so we got 6 guys there. Jonah Oka, you can move up to AAA. Very good. Very, very, very good. Anthony K's in AAA, so is Oka. Relief pitchers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thornton would be our 5th as our long guy. And then we got Giles as our closer. Awesome. You know what? I'm just going to change Woods Richardson to a closer. Give me a second here. All right. Woods Richardson, you're a closer now. Deal with it. Good relievers, AAA. 2, 3. Actually, I didn't go. So Oka, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Logue, 5. So now we got Oka, Logue, K, Reed Foley, and a Wags pack. AA, Goins, Delgado, Pardino, Hatch, and Harris. Perfect. Relievers, Pannone, Cole, Gavagilo. Wait, I don't know if I signed you. I did it. All right, so I might need another reliever for the minors. I can make that happen. I can deal with that later. Good, good, good. Closers, 1, 2, 3. Catchers, Danny Jansen, Reese McGuire. AAA, Gabriel Moreno, Caleb Joseph. And then the minors, Riley, Adams, and Patrick Cantwell. AA. Boom. First baseman, Sean Tellez. First base in AA, we got Velasco and Cito Francisco. Actually, I don't think I signed you. So I need to find a first baseman for AA. And I have you guys for AAA. Actually, I'm going to swap you guys. You can go to AAA. You can go to AA. I need to find a AA backup first baseman. Biggio, good. Mike Harris, don't even know who you are. Good. I'm pretty happy with this. Third base, we have Vladdy. Jury, I don't think I've re-signed you, have I? Yes, I did. Thank you for re-signing. Geraldo and AA, you're moving up to AAA. Good, good, good. And then Summers, you can move to AA. And so can Mr. Roberto Baez. Good. So 2, 2, and 2. Shortstops. Gurriel and Bichette. Good. Well, Bichette's our shortstop, and you're our outfielder. Masters. Good. Chris Richter. Good. Jordan Groshams. You're 21. You're a 63 overall. This is fine. Richter, you can move to AA. You can move to AAA. Good. Good separation there. Left fielders, Teoscar Hernandez, Billy McKinney. Good, 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 good. Center fielders, a lot of you. Christian Page, what are you doing not in the majors? Actually, wait, I'm not sure if you're actually going to play in the majors next year. Okay, so we got Hernandez, Grichuk. We actually do need an outfielder. Oh, no, we got Gurriel. Never mind. We just need a utility guy. I'm not signing Davis. Fisher's going to have to be our utility outfielder for now. And I think we also have Drury, who plays the outfield as well. Yeah, so we'll be fine. For now, Paige, you're going to stay in AAA. Steven Casado, my draft pick, right? Yeah. You can stay in AA. Wall, Alfred, I didn't even resign you. So I'm happy with this. And right fielders, we need more right fielders. We got plenty of outfielders in the minors. We'll be fine, I think. If I need to make a move, I'll make a move. Actually, it says I'm short a right fielder. You know what? Here. Palacio, you can become a right fielder. Just to save me time. Alright. AAA says it has too many players. And AA says you have one too many players. Cito, I don't even have you. You're gone. So I don't have to worry about that. AAA. Lorenzo. Good. That should be fine, right? No, you're one player too many. Ryan Jacobs. There you go. Alright, good. And AA, we're going to lose that player. Alright, guys. So, we have everyone we want. And now, for fun, we can look at free agency. How much money do we have? Enough that if we wanted to sign Jonathan Villar, we just could. I'm not going to, but we could. Starting pitchers. Maybe someone to fill out our rotation here. No one that really jumps out at me. What I like to do is look at the depths of free agency and see, is there someone with a high potential and a young age that I could sign kind of one of those gem players, a steal if you would. Steven Jung, he's 28. He missed his chance. Not seeing anyone here. No. Relievers, maybe? They're very few and far between. Will you find a good relief pitcher at a young age? Matt Foster? No. Not seeing it here. I don't think I'm going to find anyone, honestly. Maybe a closer. Like Mark Comstock. 22 years old, 61 overall. Sure. Let's take a shot on Comstock. Anyone else? Oh, Robert Martin, 19 overall, 19 years old. A potential, sure. And yeah, I think that's enough of that for now. Let's simulate a little bit forward, guys, and make sure the team is still intact by the end of November. I think we're going to go to the Rule 5 draft. Villar went to the Rangers too. Holy crap, the Texas Rangers are going to be unbeatable. Your 40-man roster must be set by tomorrow, November 20th. Players are not protected will be eligible for the Rule 5 draft. That's fine. The Blue Jays have 92 players in your roster. I can do that myself. Thank you very much. Cito. Wait, how do I... Oh, there. Release player. Jake Petricka. Anyone else? Now that I have the ability. Wilmer Font. Anthony Alford. AJ Cole. Alright, I'm good with that. Let's progress even further. Michael Brantley to the Phillies. Today is the last day to offer arbitration. No, don't stop. Colton Wong to the Phillies. Alright, that's 2 guys in a row to the Phillies. The Reds have an offer for me. David Masters for Luis Perdomo. A 27-year-old, 72 overall relief pitcher for David Masters. A 27-year-old, 68 overall shortstop. Now, this is interesting because this guy likely will never play in the majors for us, whereas Luis Perdomo could. I'm gonna accept this trade. This is a great offer. Yeah. Let's accept. Absolutely. Welcome to the team, Luis Perdomo. Brandon Morrow, former Blue Jay, to the Diamondbacks. Good. Let's just keep going, guys, to the offseason here. Let's get to that Rule 5 draft. Today is the Rule 5 draft. Would you like to do this? Yes. I often like to look at the Rule 5 draft as a chance to maybe get a good utility player that could grow into something. So let's see. Holy crap, this is a busy Rule 5 draft. Everyone is taking something. Alan Hansen, I know him. Didn't he used to play for... Yeah, he played for the Jays. Alright, well, let's take a look at who's available. So you'll often see young guys list A potential, but the problem with the Rule 5 draft is when you draft someone in the Rule 5 draft, they must play the next year completely in the majors. If you send them down, they go back to the team you drafted them from. So that's kind of the catch-22. So you got to find someone that's good enough to play in the majors now, but obviously most teams aren't going to make those players available. And also the Rule 5 draft doesn't sort by overall, it sorts by potential. So really annoying there. Socrates Brito, former Blue Jay. Very fast, doesn't do much else though. Sort by position, Jared Eckhoff. 78 overall, not bad. Usually this is a good opportunity to find a couple of relievers. Edubre Ramos, Scott Alexander, Tyler Olson, Tyler Thornburg. Then like you scroll down here. Yeah. Closer maybe? No. Alright, so I'm going to do my due diligence. Make sure there's no one that is a must pick. Although I went 16th in the Rule 5 draft. All the good players are likely gone. George Ordonez. I wonder if that's Miguel Ordonez's kid. Alright, not much happening here. Not much happening here. Not much happening here. Alright. Oh, actually, you know what? Julian Hernandez. He's 30, and he'd be a good utility outfielder. And he plays second base. I'm going to take Julian Hernandez, and that's going to be it for my Rule 5 draft. Auto draft. Auto draft. Finish this up. Okay, guys, so here's what's happened. My game crashed at the end of the Rule 5 draft. Now, in hindsight, you didn't miss too much. You missed the rest of the offseason. You missed me video editing my way through reorganizing my majors, AAA, and AA, which took a lot of work. And then you missed about half of the first game simulation. There was only one game, so basically you missed the first 6 or 7 innings, I believe. So what I'm going to do now is show you the lineup that I'm going to be going with forward for the rest of the season, or for most of the season, unless I decide to change things up. And then we'll jump into the game. So unless I decide to change up the lineup, this will likely be the lineup for the season. Bo Bichette's our leadoff guy. He grew nicely in the offseason to an 83 overall. He's getting paid more than he wants. He has good coaching. And he's a star player. Biggio's our number 2 guy, is the second baseman. Lourdes is our third position in the lineup, and he's our center fielder. Vladdy, of course, is going to be our third baseman and batting fourth. We got Rowdy as our DH against righties. Travis Shaw's our first baseman. Grichuk is our right fielder. Hopefully he can repeat what he did last year. Danny Jansen, like I said, I'm just hoping that he could bat like 260 or higher. That's really all I want for him in the batting lineup. And Teoscar Hernandez will be our number 9 hitter. Hopefully he can do what he did last year as well. We got Reese McGuire. Julian Hernandez is our Rule 5 guy. I just need him to be a decent fielder and run for us. If he can get some hits, that would be great. Then we got Brandon Drury, Joe Panic, and Christian Pache. He will also be our DH against lefties. Spoiler alert, look at his stats. He did pretty well in his first game. We also got Travis Shaw. He'll be our first baseman against lefties as well, with DHs and with no DHs. Now to the rotation. Now, spoiler alert, a little bit different than last year. Nate Pearson's our ace now. His overall grew a lot. He started last year as a 76. Now he's an 82. Ryu, he's our number 2 guy. He's an 82 overall. He dropped a little bit, as you can expect. He's 34 years old. We got Ryan Baricki. Hopefully he could rebound from last year. We got Alek Manoah and Matt Shoemaker. Manoah, it's his first full year in the majors. Last year he had 2 starts. He went 2-0. Who knows? Maybe he can repeat that. Trent Thornton out of the bullpen is our long guy. We got Bass, who I'm actually going to make our setup guy. Ryan Dull. Luis Perdomo, who we made a trade for. Rex Calderon, and Ken Giles. Now, yeah, don't look at his stats. Just don't look. In AAA, This is what we're looking like. I don't care too much about what's happening in AAA except for Miguel Geraldo and Gabriel Moreno. I just need him to keep going. Don't know why he thinks he's going to be a platoon player. He's not there yet. Actually, you know what? What's McGuire? McGuire's a 75. No, I kind of like McGuire. He's, yeah, I'm going to keep McGuire. Maybe next year I'll bring up Moreno, yeah. And that's our team, guys. That is our team. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance us to midway through our first game of the season. Enjoy, guys. Bichette pops it up, ends the inning. Pearson, all right. You got a big lead to work with here. Xander Bogaerts, strikeout. D.D. Gregorius, home run. All right, this might be it. Yeah, this is definitely it for him. 2 back-to-back solo home runs. That's going to do it for Nate Pearson. 5 1/3, 7 strikeouts. Good game for him. Actually, I'm lying. That's not a great game, but he's doing fine. Let's get the new guy in, Luis Perdomo. Up against Vasquez. Single. Double play. All right. Biggio. Let's pad the lead here. Pop up. Gurriel. Home run. Nice. The Young Guns are swinging a hot bat today. Perdomo. Change you up. Let's get Bass in there. Strikeout. Double. Strikeout. Single and 4-run game. Xander Bogaerts. Fly out. All right. Hernandez. Up against Leake still. Nope, now there's Julio Teheran. Ball 4, Danny Jansen, strikeout. Pache, ball 4. Travis Shaw had a grand slam in his last at-bat. Fielder's choice. Bo Bichette flies out. All right, Bass, good job. Make way for Ryan Dull, the setup man. Fly out. Home run. Home run. Alonso. Ground out, strikeout. All right, well, it's a closing situation now. Unless we can pad our lead here. Biggio, strikeout. Gurriel, strike 3. Vladdy, grounds out. All right, well, let's bring in the closer. Ken Giles. Single, not a good start to Peraza. Verdugo, double, okay. JD Martinez, and blew the first save of the season. Awesome. And now we're losing by 2. Well, this is not how I expected this game to go. Our bullpen is very weak. Okay, well, Grichuk against Giovanni Galileos. Walk. Hernandez. Strikeout. Danny Jansen. Strikeout. All right, I'm getting in this game here for Apache. We need a big play here. Because we're down 2 in the bottom of the 9th after being up 8-2. Swing and a drive. Deep to left. This ball has a chance. At the wall. And we have ourselves a tie game. Christian Pache. That may be his first big league home run too. And this game is tied. Well, crap. All right, Shaw. Quick manage. Let's go. Walk. Bo. Ground out. All right, well, get Giles the heck out of there. Trent Thornton. Single. Strikeout. Fly out. Single. Come on, get JD Martinez. Pitch around him. Come on, Bogaerts. Don't do anything. Strike 3. Biggio, you're up. Against John Bariba. He strikes out. You ground out. Vladdy. Single. Grichuk. Grounds out. Gregorius up against Thornton. Line out. Strikeout. Strikeout. Hernandez. You're the only one without a hit in this game. Got another walk. Hit and run here with Danny. Grounds out. Pache with a runner in scoring position. Chance to win it for the Jays. An RBI single, and that'll do it. The Toronto Blue Jays walk this one off in extras on the hands of Christian Pache. A home run and the walk-off single in the 11th inning. And the Blue Jays are going to win this one 12-11. Not the game to be a pitcher, especially if you're Ken Giles. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this one. These are the 2021 Blue Jays. If you like what you see, make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Tell your friends, your friends' friends, your friends' friends' parents' friend, and anyone else in between that MLB The Show and the Toronto Blue Jays and Sick Scotty Gaiman are getting us through this quarantine one day at a time. And we'll see you in the next one.